Alright, looks like the chaos has all settled down. So, yeah, we should probably go and do all our business. Although, let's see, the first bit of business we've got is the castle. Ow. Who fired that? Those lads. Well, let's bob up and say hello, shall we? Can't let a cheeky hello like that go without answer. Is he going to take full damage and die horribly? No, he's just going to try and shoot us from the ground. That's fine. Now, what have we got up here then? We've got this lad, who wants a piece. This lad who wants to throw bombs at us for some reason. Yeah, this is just rude of everyone involved. But backstabs work, so all is well. Now, what have you got for us? Oh yeah, the arrow damage talisman, that's cool. And yeah, amazing. No, not really. A lot of people dying up here though. I guess it's the fact that it's a fight on the edge of a ledge. It just ruined their day. Now, our friend down there is just hanging out. Let's drop onto his head. And that's falling with style right there. And do we want to pop down to the catacombs before we venture further on? Maybe. How do we do that? I thought the catacombs were right there, but maybe I've got to venture around a bit further and then drop down? Or maybe they're just somewhere else entirely. Maybe they're back over there somewhere. Yeah, I've practically got another level there. Oh no, we haven't. 5,000 away. 50 odd level runes away. Well, we can get those with not much effort. Which is to say, the punch-up will do it for us. While we have a look around and steal some mushrooms out of that tent. I mean, you could just get in there and kill one thing, but what's the point in having a rune farm if you're not going to use it? Even if it's a woefully inefficient one. They're actually doing a decent job of wrecking up that dog with their staggering attacks from the look of things. Yeah, it's getting a few hits back though, so could go either way. But now the dog's dead. And now we're standing in a fire. Right, enough tomfoolery. Let's go through this portal. Now that it's active for a change. And we're in Redmane Castle already. Good stuff. Most of the enemies are not here. Most of the doors appear to be closed. Sight Grace is still good though. So I guess the sensible thing to do is come here first when it's in this state. And then come back later when you can just teleport in because you've got the Sight Grace. Let's see who's at this place now, shall we? I thought I saw an old friend over there. What's up, Blythe?
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right? That Starscourge Radahn holds Ranni's fate in stasis. But once he's out of the way, it'll spring back into motion. So now, We stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
And spells. Also, sorry I forgot to come down to see Offra and tell you that this was happening.
Once more into the fray together, eh? This might even be fun.
It might just be.
Once more into...
Now, what else we got going on?
Welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Alright then. Seems a bit odd that he'd just tell us to grab that great rune, but who am I to say? Hello. Do you have anything else to add? Nope. Just a polite bow. We'll take it. So I guess we could explore the rest of the castle at this point, but I don't know if there's any point, because I know that a lot of the rooms are closed right now. So I guess this is what we'll see once we get past that pain in the ass duo combo in the other boss fight. Much going on up here. There's a door that presumably leads to the Radahn fight. But I guess we've got to go and talk to that guy who was G'ing up the crew. This jester type chap.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
Probably not that prepared, but we'll give it a go.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky.
But now, we must make merry. O gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Yeah. Well, that wasn't really the full picture because you didn't mention the fact that he's got a tiny horse that he uses gravity magic to be able to ride because he loves it so much that he couldn't bear to leave it behind. But that's cool. That's cool. I guess we got most of the picture without that, so that's fine. Now, who have we got here? Tragoth, I think? This big fat lad. Who are you? It's a good question. Oh, hello.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself.
Kind of gathered that.
I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, God. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Good man. Good man.
Be sure to get a good
So I guess we'll do it then. Do we go through that piss gate at the back, or do we speak to this weirdo again?
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky.
Good. That's good to hear.
You will find General Radahn
Lovely.
is there.
I guess we're going to do a boss fight then. Oh yeah, this door's open now. May as well pop on the old lantern so we can have a look at this church. These pews need a bit of work. Smithing 6. That's fine. Still can't upgrade our staff. And now we can travel out into the boss fight itself, where we'll meet some of our friends, hopefully, and they can assist us in getting rid of Radahn. Now, how do we deal with these arrows? Like that, I guess? We've summoned Akina, who sounds cool. And yeah, we've summoned everyone, basically. Ouch. Tragoth has given us the casual greeting emote, which is just grand. And there's Lionel, the Lion-Hearted. Radahn's spear. Blythe has been summoned. And oops. And Alexander has been summoned. Good. The rest of his bow is pretty strong. But so is Radahn's swords. Very well. Maybe we should have just left it to everyone else. Right, guess it's time for Trace and a Silly Hat versus Fort Height. And there's Golden Seed for our troubles. Sweet. I'm sorry. What was that? Am I supposed to be concerned about these tickles that you're giving me? I mean, yeah, when you're going to hit me with like 7 of them in a row, that's actually quite concerning. But now you're dead, so... yeah, could have been worse. Nice! Yeah, that's pretty cool. Although now Pumpkinhead attacking me as well. That's kind of fun. And he can actually survive a full combo. Good job, Pumpkinhead. Rat, you gonna come out solo? Or am I gonna have to go in there and make you solo? Excellent. Suppose we'll have a sup. Why not? Bob up and see what our friend has to say up top about all this pot throwing that he's doing. It's like, where do you get all these pots from, my friend? I don't have infinite supplies. Now, what are you going to do? Eh. Suppose you're still half decent. Ouch. Let's have a sup. Although, how do you feel about... I said, how do you feel about this? You don't like it. Good. Good to know. We'll take your legs. And finally, the second half of the medallion. Took a bit of effort compared to the first half. But now we have both left and right. Which is just grand. Should probably also go speak to Kenny just to let him know that we've saved the day. Erd Steel Dagger. You're too generous, my friend. Yeah, we'll be nice, I suppose, if we can. Ah, this headgear's clipping through the shield. That's unfortunate. I don't like clipping, so... Was that happening with the other headgear? I don't think it was. No, that was nice and short at the back, so it doesn't clip. So that was a fun experiment while it lasted. Oh, hello, Tandy. You come downstairs to say hello. Have a sniff around. We've borrowed a friend's cat for a little while. Had him for like a day at this point, and he's still a bit nervous. He's not used to being one of 9 cats in a house instead of by himself. Bless his little socks. Now, we should probably go do Caria Manor at some point as well, because that's got sword-based sorceries, which could be fun for us. Church of Vows, though. Have we got any over there already? Luna's looking around with big eyes at the moment. She's like, is that a new cat? Have you got another one? It's only temporary, Lulu. Don't worry about it. Carrying Greatsword might be fun. 24 faith, though. Carrying Slicer? Maybe we'll buy both while we're here. Oh, we can equip the Greatsword even though we haven't got the stats for it yet. That's good to know. Now, what's Slicer look like? That's pretty cool. I like the fact that it's more or less an infinite combo. Is that Friendo? Alright, so we've got Moonveil 4, that's cool. We could get our Glintstone staff up a bit higher. Have we not spoken to Blythe? Because I could see myself using this weapon art on the Moonveil quite a bit.
Always a pleasure.
No, we have spoken to Blythe, so I guess we've just not done his mission of killing Darrowil. No, let's kill some of these lads, because they can sometimes give us cool headgear. And at some point, if we kill enough of them, one of our characters will eventually end up with said cool headgear. And that guy we killed just because we could. I suppose our own discovery's pretty low, what with not having much in the way of arcane stats. But that's probably fine. Okay, we did do that, so where is our friend Blythe? Why isn't he talking to us about EG? Has he advanced his quest a bit already? Is he now over here? In the castle? Where does Blythe go after you've done Darrowil? Ah well, guess we're not getting that anytime soon. So I guess we'll just go off and see what Carrier's got to offer. Yep, excuse me Loretta, we're just coming through, whether you like it or not. Aim's a bit off. Oops. She heard me. But yeah, she needs to learn a thing or two about leading her targets, I feel.
Instead of shooting where I was, you should have shot at where I was going to be.
Now, it might be wise to keep our shield up, because the hands in this place are not our friends. There's definitely another carrion sword spell somewhere in this vicinity. Ouch. Ouch. Good damage, even with one hand. We like. Trace fears not these giant hands, it seems. She probably doesn't fear these Albinauric lads either, because why would you? Nice try, with your traps. No, it was up here somewhere, wasn't it? I remember coming in from this side to get to it. Because we were steering clear of the hands on someone else because of the way they pop about the ground and ruin your day. Now, how good is a glint blade against these lads? Pretty good, all told. Oops. We don't really want to be fighting all three of these at once, especially with no health. Nice try. Ouch. I don't like the way they wiggle after death because it makes me think they're still going strong. And that's not what we need. An Ice Crest shield. Curious. It's a small shield. High damage negation. Magic damage and resistance to frost. Nice.